Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a new weapon here. Let me just pull this thing out. Wonderful. This is the vintage revolver rifle, which is part of the Commonwealth Weaponry expansion. This mod is a revolver, but it's a rifle. I know, what a crazy thought process. But I already do like the look of the weapon. Look really cool pulling out. You shoot it. You know, like a revolver, but it's a rifle, right? It's got really nice looking iron sights here. It's got a cool looking reload. We'll show that off here. Like a revolver, but it's a rifle. I mean, it's not like complex or anything. It does come with cool bonus, like cool points. You get awesome looking, I'm a badass with a revolver rifle points. So this weapon is added to the leveled list, about level 15. You can do that, and then find it on, you know, raiders, trappers, and minutemen after level 15. We have also a unique we can find later. We'll get into the video, right? This is supposed to have 30 brand new attachments, including ammo types, custom models and textures, custom animations. It's all good stuff. Look at that, an inspect animation. Just wanted to show that off. That looks nice. So I found this, you know, out in the world. I also found a legendary variant of it, the Resolute one, which time slows down for a moment when chambering the final round. This has got a scope on there already, right? And we can see it's got a fairly quick fire rate, even for, and there's the time slowdown effect. I'm not really a particular huge fan of the Resolute effect, so we're just going to use the regular one here. But we'll take a look. We have apparently over 30 different attachments here, so we're going to take a look at what we got going on here. So we got single action receiver, which is, you know, the default here. You got to pull the hammer every time you shoot. Hardened, advanced single action, and then double action receivers, where we start to increase that fire rate, which is always going to be better. But obviously, advanced single action, improved rate of fire. It says, is it really fast? We'll show that. We got long barrel here, short comfort barrel, long comfort barrel. Better accuracy and recoil, lighter weight. I mean, if you really care about weight, but obviously the long comfort barrel is going to be the way to go. That's got like a cool padding on there too. Full stock, gunslinger stock. Exceptional excited accuracy, better recoil and aim with scopes, improved bash, improved reload speed, and AP cost. It's kind of just better. I mean, you can get really good sighted accuracy on some of these, but I think gunslinger is kind of the way to go there. Standard cartridges, oiled cartridges, leading to faster extraction and over superior reload speed. Let's see that. Let's reload really fast with that gunslinger stock and all things. We've got a long barrel on there now. Still single action, right? That's about as quick as it gets for a single action. But that reload is much quicker, right? That is very fast. And it doesn't really matter about bullet kind of reload because you're not reloading one at a time. You're going to reload all of the whole cylinder at once, right? Because it is a revolver cylinder. What a weird thing to think about as a rifle. But there it is. It does look nice. That reload is kind of sped up, but that, you know, intentionally, because you just put all those things that make it go faster if you want to, those oiled cartridges. But you can start to increase damage and stuff. Hollow point cartridges, better damage versus unarmored targets, worse against armored. It just looks like better damage. Armor piercing, better for those. Depleted uranium does some radiation damage. It has good armor penetration and bonus radiation. Duplex cartridges. Experimental duplex cartridges. 2 bullets per round. Increased damage, but less accurate and less range. We'll try that on there. But obviously, we also have to go double action. Advanced double action receiver. We do lose some damage over the single action. But we gain a significant amount of fire. But we do lose some accuracy, too. So we got, like... Yeah, you don't have to... The hammer automatically... The firing of the weapon makes the hammer go down. So... And obviously, we're really inaccurate here, I bet. So, yeah, we shoot 2 shots, but they don't necessarily go in the same spot. Maybe if you aim down sight, it did. Let's see, like, the middle of the O. Yeah, that's pretty tight when you aim down sight, but when you're hip firing, for sure, you're dealing with spread at range, for sure. The further back we get here, the more it's like 2 distinct bullets. It's like a spread. It's just kind of it's an interesting effect that each bullet's got 2 bullets in it, essentially. That recoil does look kind of nice too. That recoil's pretty high on that double action though. We can shoot this really fast. See, like, we shoot it really fast, we're ending up looking at the sky anyway though. So maybe you do want to go single action. This is about the fire rate you want to shoot at to control the recoil anyway, and then you gain the benefits of increased accuracy and range. I'm gonna put that back on there for now. We got glow sights, improved sights, hollow sights, reflex sights, short scope, medium scope, long scope. Obviously scope, that's a cool looking long scope though, to be fair. It's got like a custom looking texture to it. That recoil's kind of nuts. Like, it's not really controllable at all. And you can't really shoot fast enough for it to matter. But, like, on the double action, there's no reason to... Like, if you put the double action back on there with that long scope, that's going to be literally insane. Bayonet suppressor though, we can make it suppressed. So might as well do that. You can do muzzle brake if you're really worried about the recoil. Suppressor helps with recoil too. But if we do that double action receiver with an increased fire rate, as well as having the scope on there, which is like you're looking at the sky, right? Like you have to kind of slow down. Like I said, you have to slow down the fire rate anyway, especially if you're using this with the scope. Now, would I use it with the scope? No, but I don't really. I mean, you could. If there's arguments to be made that you do that, but you could do like a quick dot sight here, something like that. This reflex sight, which would be a nice little dot. But I mean, you're really not like hip fire. You could spam it out, especially it's probably the duplexes too. But you can just kind of like hip fire, try to keep it enough on target, just throw some shots down there. But then the reflex sight doesn't matter anyway. Let's take a look at some more stuff here. I'm actually going to take these duplex cartridges off. Maybe depleted uranium for now, because that does help with the range and accuracy. We'll put a hollow sight on here. We'll just show off some of the different scopes here. Yeah, if you spam it, you're just not looking at what you're shooting at. Like, I just cannot, even without the... I think single action is my preference on here. I would still go with duplex cartridges, even though it does kind of lower the accuracy and range. Not too much, though, when we're still talking about the single action of the thing. Improved sights. What does that look like? Like, and what does it improve? How is it improved? That's what we'll see. Oh yeah. It's like glow sights, but like not glowy, I guess. Yeah, like this. I mean, you could pick and choose, you know, whatever you want to do with those kind of scopes and stuff. Do the glow sights actually glow? And then we could do short scope, all the longer scopes. If you really want to use it in VATS, obviously you want to use a scope on there. That's a glow sight. So not like. I mean, that's accurate enough where I think I could put it on target. I'm a big fan of like real minimalistic sights. Does look real nice though. That reload animation is really good, and I think all the animations are good here, right? We do have the gunslinger stock. You could do those oiled cartridges if you really want to reload quick, and it does help you with accuracy in comparison to the duplex cartridges. It's not the maximum damage you could do. 239 is still a lot. I mean, the duplex cartridges shooting 2 rounds at once is kind of nuts too. And you could do the short barrel if you really don't care about range or accuracy, if you really want to make the weapon light, but that's the only benefit to that. Single action is, I think, the way to go. The recoil is just too insane otherwise. I mean, they could put a muzzle brake on there and then go double action, but even then, I don't expect this to be any kind of controllable. I mean, that's actually much better. Like, if you really want to spam the weapon, it's still really hard to shoot at that, like... You're gaining a lot of fire rate, but you can't really use the fire rate you're gaining because you just can't. I'm shooting in the sky by the time I'm done. Like, I'm really just pulling straight down. I mean, you're not. You're just hoping at that point. I think it does make sense to actually have more controlled shots, right? Like, I would go. You might actually want to go single action. If you're a big VATS user, you can get out of the glow sights and stuff too. I would go short scope. You can do the long scope and stuff, but I think that's a little bit too long range. The short scope takes up a lot less space on the weapon, as you see too. That long scope you can see in the preview image is really big. Medium scope's real big. Short scope is like small enough on the weapon that it's not a big deal. The duplex cartridges, I think, will allow you to hit fire this weapon if necessary. The gunslinger stock just for the faster reload. Obviously, you could do even better aim with scopes and stuff here, but I like this because of the AP cost too, especially if we're doing that VATS kind of style build. You could do the full stock or you know, make it really light and tiny if you really wanted to. Do some different stuff with it. You can make different kind of variants of it. Now, short scope, right? Snipe. It's a sniper rifle now. It's a revolver sniper rifle. Because it's a rifle for all intents and purposes, right? But if we take this other one I have in here, where did this other one I have? This Resolute one. So if we wanted to make this the opposite, just the double action receiver, right? We want short comfort barrel because we're going to make a short sawn-off stock. We're making. I still think you want the gunslinger stock, though. Just to put that in there. Maybe we put oiled cartridges because you really want to reload because you're just going to spam shots. You put those improved sights on. I think that's my favorite close range sight. You don't need to. You want the muzzle brake. You don't really care about the range getting cost up, and you just want the recoil control. So you could have like 2 different variants here. You could have this long sniper rifle, you know, scoped, suppressed shots, and then you could have this other one that you almost like spam hit fire at close range. We're going to test out both of these in combat, and I will see you guys when we get there. I like this gun so far, though. I do really like its animations. We'll see how they do, you know, functionality-wise in combat, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright everybody, we're here at one of my favorite places to snipe, the Dunwich Borers kind of area here, where there's a lot of raiders, all like to look down in a quarry in. There's usually one in there. Hopefully they respawn. There should be one over here too. Can't quite get a bash shot on anybody there. Is everybody dead? I'm gonna have to go somewhere else because everybody's still dead here. I mean, there's definitely a turret here. That's easy snipes. There's definitely people. There's definitely people. Like, not crazy VATS accuracy, and I'm kind of getting noticed a little bit here. There's a 79%. Didn't die in one shot, though. That guy fucking flew, though. Why did he like, got knocked down? Did he die from the fall damage? He did. Not as much damage as I thought, but the single action is still like fairly quick on his fire rate here, but it's not really as going well as I thought it would. In terms of like being, I mean, we're in danger now, so the whole sneaky sniping thing isn't working. So how many shots would I have to put down to get these people, right? Like that turret. The turret gets one shot. Okay, we're getting a little bit, seeing a little bit too much, more than I would like to for this kind of weapon, right? I'm not very good at sneaking though. I promise you that. So we're just gonna put the weapon away. I'm just kind of hiding over here. We'll kind of reset the area a little bit here. Pull it out. Okay. I just want to kind of reset things a second. You guys chill out a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit of chill. Now we're back to hidden. I'm gonna do some, you know, full loud variant like we talked about. I'm a little bit too impatient to sneak. I'd obviously sneak over here, but I'm gonna run over here instead. There's a guy literally right here, 95 in the head. Headshot to do it though, right? Yeah, absolutely put down. So we just have to be, you have to be accurate with these snipes though, because these guys were not going down. I can't even VATS those people there from so far away. The back one maybe. I did hit him. 2 shots. I'm in caution. They don't really know I'm here, but like, it is not as much damage as I thought it would be. It's doing fine though. Like as a sniper weapon, maybe I did need the long scope. It clearly can't VATS people from too far away. Like that guy should be VATSable, right? Shouldn't it be? So yeah, I mean, that's still working pretty well. There's the power armor, man. Big tough. Think so, anyway. You do need that fast reload, though. The gunslinger stock is coming in clutch. Because you only get the 6 shots. It's a revolver, right? Dead, okay? 27% is not that great. I mean, I could go, obviously, do a crit. The crit's going to guarantee 1 shot. Obviously, in this particular VATS build, this works a lot better. It's a little bit weaker than I thought, though. I mean, these are real high-level raiders and stuff, but I'm hitting these shots, too. 2 shots and it didn't die. It took 3 hits on a raider veteran at high levels to get the kill. So that's a tough situation with that, right? So obviously, I have a quick fix, or a quick bard, my other one here. This is my loud boy. I just hear shots over here. We're just gonna run into some violence. This is Saugus, I guess. We'll go to Saugus. Just try not to get too lit on fire by anybody. But yeah, this is my like almost hip fire style. Not quite, like close range. You know, go loud, not sneaking around. The suppressor and stuff was not really helping too much with the sneak attacks. Hello, Saugus. Yeah, go ahead, shoot at me. You think I give a fuck? Maybe it's a duplex. Right? I mean, the slow motion is very cool with the fire, right? But yeah, as you see, there's a hip fire on this one. It's kind of cool. It's going to take multiple shots anyway, right? So you might as well just kind of roll with the fact that it's gonna stop throwing mollies at me. I mean, the VATS accuracy at this range is pretty good, right? Too, and your bat. Reloading. Stop shooting at me with your laser gun. Double action speed, right? If you get real close here, you can just kind of spam. Reload during the slow motion. Go back to doing it. Very cool indeed. So yeah, if you guys want to check out this weapon for yourselves, you can do so in the top link in the description. I think you guys got a good idea of what the weapon is capable of and what we're doing with it here. It's a revolver rifle. I wish it could be a little bit more powerful, to be fair, right? Like, but I do like that there's double action and single action kind of levels of customization to this weapon. I do like, you know, the scopes and all this stuff. There's nothing really wrong with the weapon, and it's got cool style points. It does very much look cool as you pull it out, right? It's got a cool put away animation, single action, right? As you shoot it. It looks very cool. Just wish it was a little bit more powerful, I think. That's the biggest thing, but the texture quality is good. Customization level is good. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you do want to check out the vintage revolver rifle for yourself, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page, the Nexus mod page, so you can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll go to 10AB, and I'll see you in the next episode.